Today I have another tactic on the channel, but it is not a Euro tactic, more of them next week. Today I am bringing you the 4-1-3-2 I use in my Rangers rebuild, and if you've not seen it yet, why not? I'll leave a link up above and I'll leave a link in the description so you can go and check that out after, see exactly how well this tactic can do. So my thinking was, with Rangers, they have James Tavernier, and if you don't know who he is a phenomenal right back. He scores goals and provides assists. Yes, he takes set pieces, but he also gets many of these from open play. So I'm going to jump right in. We've tested this with Rangers, Bayer Leverkusen, Everton and Mallorca over in Spain, and we'll see exactly how you can get the best out of an attacking right back. So here we are with Rangers. As you can see, we are in a lot of trophies this season, so we'll go from right to left. We've won the Scottish League Cup, we'll check that out. We absolutely smashed St Mirren 6-0 in that final. We look at the Scottish Cup, we beat Dunfermline 1-0 in the final. So to be fair, we've not played massive teams in the two cup finals, but it doesn't matter, we've won the cups. Champions League, we finished third in a tough group. We dropped into the Europa League where unfortunately we were put out by Real Betis. And in the league, if we take a look here, we will see we have won the league. We have won the league at a canter with 30 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses. Take a look here, player of the match, James Tavernier, right back, 10 player of the matches here. We have 23 assists in the league from James Tavernier. And if we actually take a look at the full league table, we will see we've scored 112 goals and only conceded the 30. Taking a look at the player overview, we can see most goals, we get James Tavernier, joint 7th here with 14 league goals, as well as the 23 assists. Man the matches, we've got 10. In terms of most shots, he's up here with 81 shots from a right back across the season. He had the most key passes with 191 key passes, a massive 88 more key passes than second place Daniel Armstrong. So if we actually look at James Tavernier himself, we will see 23 goals and 33 assists across all competitions. That is absolutely insane for a right back. As you can see, yeah, he scored 15 penalties, but that's 8 goals from a right back as well as 33 assists from open play. That is absolutely phenomenal. So we'll now go, and having seen us win a treble in Scotland, we'll go ahead to Germany and see exactly how we did with Bayer Leverkusen. And we've done the double over in Germany. We have won the DFB Pokal, beating Eintracht Frankfurt. I'm really sorry, look, we've beat them 2-1 in the final. In the Europa League, unfortunately we've lost out to Liverpool, but it is a tough tie. And in the league, we've won 29 games, only drawn 4 and lost just the once, to win the league 10 points clear of Bayern Munich. And if we take a deeper look into the Bundesliga, we will see in terms of overall goals, etc., we scored 91 goals and only conceded 18 goals this season. In terms of player stats, we'll take a look. Goals, not getting anybody there. In terms of assists, we have Frimpong here with 7 and Stanisic with 11. You'll see why in a wee second. Most shots, nobody up here. Player of the matches, we have, well, we've got 2 players there, but not our right backs. But I will go and show you exactly what I mean now. So Frimpong, unfortunately, the board sold him in January. Nothing we could do about that. Career stats, so for us, 7 goals and 12 assists from right back. And as well, if we look at Stanisic, we need to go back to the assist here. If we look at Stanisic, he played games before we moved into right back, but from January he played exclusive right back, and he has 6 goals and 17 assists across the season. So that's another team in which the right back has absolutely dominated in terms of goals and assists. Now we'll go over to my team, Everton, who are predicted to struggle a bit more in the first two. We'll see exactly how Nathan Patterson gets on. So with Everton, we can see we've been knocked out of the Carabao Cup, unfortunately, by Ipswich. We've been knocked out of the FA Cup in the semi-final by Manchester City, and in the league we have finished 10th on 55 points. If we had been given the 6 points that we had deducted, we'd finished 61, just in 8th place. So we won 18 games, drew 7, lost 13. And if we go and we take a look at the entire Premier League table, we can see we have scored 90 goals and conceded 62, so we've conceded more, but we have massively overperformed in terms of goals here. We've scored 90 goals more than any other team. In the stats, if we take a look, most assists, Nathan Patterson with 15 assists this season. We'll take a deeper look at him and we can see he scored 4 goals in all competitions and got 16 assists, so again, another player, another right back doing absolutely phenomenally well in this tactic. But if we actually go and look at the whole squad, we will see that we can see in this tactic, Calvert-Lewin scored 33 goals, Jack Harrison with 11, but the main point in this tactic is to get the best out of my right back, and we can see Patterson's got 4 goals and 16 assists. That is absolutely unbelievable for a right back at Everton Football Club. So lastly, we'll go and look at Mallorca and we'll see exactly how Pablo Maffeo does. With Mallorca, we've been knocked in the first round of the Copa del Rey, which is a bit embarrassing. We've lost it to lower league Real Union. But in the league we finished 10th, which I think was actually one position lower than they finished previous season. However, it's better than they've done in real life, with 15 wins, 8 draws and 15 losses to finish with 53 points, only 2 points behind Atletico Madrid in 7th. We'll take a look at the full table here, and we will see we managed to score an impressive 82 goals, but again we conceded 71, but we've scored 82, which I think is the top scoring team in the league. Absolutely spot on. And in terms of player overview, most goals, our strikers up there with 18. In terms of the assists, Pablo Maffio up there with 12, so not as many as some of the others, but again, Mallorca are arguably the worst team we've done this with. And if we look at Pablo Maffio's stats across the season, he has 8 goals and 12 assists for a right back. Again, absolutely phenomenal. He is now wanted by Middle Eastern clubs. Not sure if he normally is, but he's a wanted man after that performance. So again, another phenomenal season. That's 4 clubs, 4 great results, and especially for the right backs. So what we'll do now is I'll go back and I'll show you exactly how we get the best out of a right back, and I'll go through my thinking when I was playing with Rangers with James Tavernier, and I'll show you exactly why I built the tactic the way it is. So here we are. This is the Flying Scotsman 4-1-3-2 wing back, which gets the best out of your right back. However, I have tested this out with AC Milan as well, and Theo Hernandez does it absolutely phenomenally. So if you have a much better left back than right back, you can always just invert the entire tactic and it works the exact same. So we'll go through the team instructions. We're going with an attacking mentality. We have fairly wide attacking width. We're passing into space, playing out with defence, focusing the play down the right, and we're overlapping down the right. We have the shorter passing, and we have the slightly higher tempo. In terms of in the transition, we have counter press. We're countering, we're distributing the ball to the centre backs and to the full backs. And out of possession, we have the high press, the high defensive line. We're trying the press much more often than we are preventing short goalkeeper distribution. Now onto the player roles and the player instructions. So we have a sweeper keeper on support, just set to standard instructions. Wing back on support on the left, again just set to standard instructions. 2 central defenders, both on defend, both with their standard instructions. Not too many personal instructions in this tactic. Wing back on attack is James Tavernier, as we can see. Defensive midfielder on defend, we have take fewer risks. And the inverted wing back on attack, we have just set to standard. So the idea here is the inverted wing back will play up into these sorts of positions in the centre, and then James Tavernier will just use this right hand side as much as he wants, bombing up and down constantly. The man never stopped. We'll just put him back in position here, and the inverted wing back on attack. And then we have the central midfielder on attack, looking to just move into channels as the additional instruction. Wing on support on the left hand side likes to run wide with the ball. 2 advanced forwards, both on attack, just both set to their standard instructions. So this is how I got the best out of James Tavernier in my Rangers rebuild. Again, if you've not seen it, go back and check it out. We won countless trophies in our time at Rangers, and James Tavernier was an absolute delight to have on my side, which is why as soon as I started the game, as a Scotsman, I know exactly how effective James Tavernier can be. I decided I'm going to just utilise him as best I can, and I found this was the way to do it. Defensive midfielder just holds on to his position here, basically covers some of the defensive frailties for when James Tavernier is all the way up at the byline, and it worked incredibly well. In possession, you kind of look like this, and the defensive midfielder just kind of hovers, kind of trying to block the runs on the left hand side while James Tavernier is exposed. But there we have it. That is exactly how this tactic plays out. And as I said, you can completely reverse this to play if you've got a much better left back. I know, as I said, I've tried it out with Theo Hernandez at AC Milan. It worked absolutely phenomenally. You can try this on any side. As always, thank you for watching. Please like, comment any other tactics you'd like to see, either real tactics, made up tactics. If you'd like me to create a tactic to get the best out of a very particular player, just let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel as always, and I will see you next time.